some people daven in a kind of headway. Oh, this is what I do, and the more I do it, the more intense it is. Other people, and I would say these other people, are more connected to they're going with how their neurological system is naturally set up. Other people, when they daven, it's more from the heart. It's not, I'm supposed to, this is the way to daven, and to do it more, and it should really be, maybe they are getting very spiritually engaged, or maybe they're getting bored and they realize they're going to fall asleep unless they keep moving back and forth. Who knows? It could be either one, for any one person even. But again, the person who is more connected to their body is going to be hearing the prayer, thinking about feeling what it means. Which I'm not saying the other person isn't doing that. But the other person might be feeling what it means, but not acting on the feelings. They're acting perhaps more on an idea. And they're not feeling the reaction from the body, because the body has certain flows, natural, momentum. And you can get your body to go back and forth, but if you, let it go back and forth, it becomes more actually healthy. You get a little movement in, you get the shoulders. Well, gee, if you're going to pray to God all day long, and Yom Kippur, and you're not eating, it's kind of important to pay attention. God made you to have shoulders that, if scrunched up, start to get sore because they're not getting enough oxygen, and they, and then they start yanking at where the connections to the bone, and they might swell up a little bit right near where there are nerve endings, and that gets you tight, and then you want to do more and more. Now you're not just davening like this, but davening like this. Whereas the person who is feeling the Lord, or whatever they're feeling, this is the right way. I'm a Jew, but the Jewish way of looking at it is, I respect it. I do respect it, but it's not mine. I know people, lovely people, who follow the rules and the laws, and they follow it in spirit as well as in legally, so to speak. And they're lovely people. It's not me. Yeah, there's somebody in particular that I'm going to be talking to regularly. I call her Melanie. She knows that's the name I call her. That's not her real name. And I really always want to make it clear to her that anytime I say anything negative about the Jewish way of doing things, I hope she doesn't take it personally at all. It's certainly because I respect her. In other words, it's not what I say might be an affront to a religious belief, but it's not an affront to her, to you, Melissa, if you hear this, and someday you might. In fact, I'm going to make this a label